All right, family. I meant to talk about this story a couple days ago. Like I said, I'm lackadaisical with these uploads. Pardon me, but what can I say? Better late than never. But unfortunately, another tragic event. Another child, teenager, died, murdered, executed, whatever the case may be, in the hands of a race soldier in Texas. 15-year-old Jordan Edwards. Jordan Edwards died, executed in the hands of a race soldier. This is coming out of Botch Springs. This is in Texas, a municipality, I believe, within Dallas, Texas. And, of course, the white supremacists and all of these so-called liberals who masquerade around, trying to pretend that they care, but, they show their true feelings unspoken. Those kind of people will consider this guy, this child, Jordan Edwards, a threat. Someone that, would say, hey, well, this teenager shouldn't have been out this time of night, whatever the case may be. I've seen those comments on message boards and on YouTube comments and stuff like that. I read all the comments. Well, I read some of the comments, but I do read the comments is my point. But let me play this clip on the website from the local news, WFAA there, and then I'll just provide some more commentary with this story. So here you go.
In Dallas County, police shot and killed a 15-year-old boy. It happened in Botch Springs. That's in the southeast part of the county. Police are not identifying the boy, but friends and attorney Lee Merritt say it was 15-year-old Jordan Edwards. His coaches and friends were brought to tears at the news conference earlier today. Our Bradley Blackburn was there.
Outside police headquarters today, there were tears and prayers for answers for why 15-year-old Jordan Edwards lost his life.
Great kid. Awesome parents. He was not a thug. This should not happen to him. Really. Kid was well loved.
4 or 5, I'm not sure what the exact number was.
But inside, there were few answers from Balch Springs police.
We express our sincere condolences to the family.
The chief said officers were responding to a call on Barron Drive. Intoxicated teenagers wandering the street at 11 last night. Neighbors say there was a big party at this house. The officers heard gunshots, and then police say a car filled with passengers backed towards them.
There was an unknown altercation with the vehicle, backing down the road towards officers in an aggressive manner. An officer shot at the vehicle, striking a front seat passenger.
Edwards was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Police offered no more explanation for why the officer felt threatened, but said that officer has been placed on administrative leave. They've turned the investigation over to the Dallas County Sheriff.
So we want to allow them to do their job.
But attorney Lee Merritt says no one in the car was armed and there was no aggression.
They were simply leaving a party where they believed danger was. And so I can't wrap my mind around why an officer decided to shoot into the car.
Merritt is now representing the Edwards family and says they want to see body cam footage and want better answers from police. So do his friends and coaches, who can't make sense of why this happened.
Yeah, like I said, it's a tragic story, but it's the same pattern. It's the same goddamn pattern over and over and over and over and over again. Race soldiers execute an unarmed black woman, black male, female male, doesn't matter the age, like I said, and I'm not trying to be funny, it could be infant, newborn, child, or elderly person. Doesn't matter, they don't care. So the next thing is threaten. Right? The words threaten, danger, it's always that stigma tied around people classified as African American or black. A so-called police officer, a suspected race soldier, will have to feel threatened. Their life is in danger because of an imminent threat by the black person, the African American. And so that gives them the right to execute black males or females, right? To get away with that with impunity. That gives them the right. They feel threatened. Their life is in danger. Therefore, they have to shoot. Shoot to kill. That's what they're trained to do. That's what they've always been instilled to do ever since 1789 from the Judiciary Act of 1789. All right. That's how law enforcement first started in 1789. All right. U.S. Marshals. So, you know, they have a family. It's, again, tragic story. They have a crowdfunding for the funeral right now. They have some pretty good donors, actually. 161,000. That's really, really good. So I encourage you guys, if you can donate, you can donate as little as $1. I'll have the link to this site in the description. But, you know, this is a tragic story. And again, this is a pattern that we see, that race soldiers get away with murder, get away with execution of unarmed black male or females with impunity. They get away with it. No problem. And all they have to do is say, I'm threatened. I feel threatened. My life is in danger. That's all they have to do. So the typical pattern, again, like I said, is they execute unarmed black male or females. They get suspended on paid administrative leave. What that basically means, let's come up with a lie to cover up what you did. And 9 times out of 10, it works. They walk scot-free. And then after that, there's a riot, protest, right? Here comes the Jesse Jackson. I'm not the Jesse Jackson, but the Al Sharptons of the world. Here comes the Black Lives Matter rallies, etc. You know, you see the pattern, family. These are patterns that you have to look out for. That's exactly what's going to happen, because we live in a system of racism, white supremacy. We live in a system that is not justice, okay, at all, whatsoever. There's no justice at all. All right. So I expect those patterns to happen. I would love to see this family get justice. But because the system that we live in, more than likely it will not happen. They'll find a way to come up with a story to say, yes, my life, I felt an imminent threat because XYZ happened. I see the black people and I felt threatened. I had to shoot because they're black, right? That's basically the main story that come up with to put this under the rug, if you will. So, like I said, if you can, go ahead and donate to this particular this crowdfunding from You Caring. I'll have the link in the description. And again, family, this is a very tragic story. Just watch out for the patterns, family. Watch out for the patterns. And until we replace this broken system of injustice with the system of justice, unfortunately, this is going to continue to happen. All right? It's going to continue to happen. We have to separate from people who oppress us and separate from people who basically make us look bad. All right, family. So those are my thoughts on that. Share your comments down below in the comment section, family. All right. Till next time, Chauncey, a.k.a. the Black Separatist, signing out. Peace.